Okay, so let's start by breathing and sitting nice and tall. So sit close to the edge of your chair so you're not slumping into the back of the chair, or as as is possible wherever you are. So find that nice lengthening in the spine, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Just so you're working on those or engaging those extensor muscles, right? That keep us from sitting like this, but nice and tall. Ground through the sit bones, and then from there you lift. And then shoulders a little bit back so you're not rounded forward. And then breathing in and out through your nose if possible. And just really coming into the present moment, right now, right here. You and your body, you and your breath. Yeah, it can actually feel really soothing if you get in the habit of taking these like little mindfulness moments, checking in with your breath. It can be very relaxing and soothing and invigorating. Let's see if you can lengthen the breath just a bit. Feel the air entering your nostrils. And exhaling. Maybe inhaling 4, exhaling 4, or longer if you can. Just don't do something that sort of keeps you anxious or sort of out of breath. Just a little bit of lengthening. Stay with it. If your mind is busy, just come back to your breath. And then also feel your feet on the floor and the sit bones on the chair. Feel your spine. Great. And then on the next inhale, you can open your eyes. And then we'll try to move with the breath. So inhaling, slowly lifting the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, slowly lower down, nice and smooth. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. So that kind of sort of rhythmic movement with the breath is really soothing for the nervous system, which is important in a neurological disease. We want to do those soothing practices. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then let's come into side bend. So coming over, up and over towards your right side. And send the breath in here. So stretching these little muscles between the ribs. Nice deep breath into that side. Good. And another side. See if you can really deepen the breath, even though you're in a little bit different position than normally. Good. And then coming back to center. And then we'll go side to side again, but just dropping down on one side. And then coming back up, rolling up, and then rolling down on the other side. Good. Good. And then we'll do, we'll tilt the head to your right, and then go with the head a little bit to the side. And then roll back up, and then tilt the head to the left ear towards left shoulder, and then roll down. Excellent. Good. And center. Good. And then I'm gonna show you from the side. So you're gonna it's the cat and cow, right? So you're gonna lift the heart, shoulders squeeze back a little bit, and you lift the gaze and the chin a little bit, and then exhale, round the upper back by bringing the shoulders forward, spreading the shoulder blades, and then tucking the chin a bit. And then inhale, lift the chest forward, lift the heart, and exhale, round the upper back. And you can look down. Inhale, look slightly up, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Yeah, so you want to feel that movement in the upper back. And exhale. And inhale, extending the back and flexing the back. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Okay. And then we'll bring the arms out to the side. And let's try again to turn one palm up, right, and one palm down. It's this movement. You're rotating one up, one down, and it goes almost all the way into your shoulder. So you can actively add the shoulder, so bringing the shoulder forward and then back, and forward and back. So you're kind of like bringing yourself out. Yeah, so one hand up, one hand points down or even back, right? And then you switch. Good, perfect. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, and then release those arms. And then we'll go forward for forward fold. So hinging of the hips, coming down. And then on the inhale, we'll come halfway up into that seated sphinx. So you're sort of slanted forward a bit, about 45 degrees, long spine, right? So you're not rounding, but extending the back, lifting the heart. And then exhale down again. And then inhale halfway up into that nice cobra. So lift the chest forward, right? Drop. And the upper back. And exhale down again. Good. One more time. Lift into that cobra. Sphinx. Elbows in, shoulders back. And then exhale and go all the way down if you can. Stay there for a few breaths. A little bit of blood into your brain with this inversion. Good. And then back up. All right. Nice and slow. You don't get dizzy. Good. And then we'll go up and overhead. And then we'll try to bend the arms. Yeah, if it's too painful, yeah, you could do one arm, Rocky. Yeah. And so straighten. Or Rocky, you could also just do this. If up here is too much, then do it a little more down. Yeah. Good. Breathing. Okay. One last one. And then keep the fingers behind your ears approximately, and then we'll do some more side bending, working the core muscles on the side and the quadratus lumborum, which is a muscle in the back on the side. Good. Nice job. And let's come back to center. Relax the arms. Take a few breaths. Feel the body. Feel the shoulders. See any sensations. And then we're gonna bend the elbows like this. The palms up. And then you're gonna keep your elbows in. And then you're just guiding the thumbs back, right? And then back in. Kind of like you're holding plates, but elbows in. And then just move out. Yeah, see if you can keep the elbows as close as possible. Yeah, they might come away a little bit. And Rocky, I know last time it hurt when you were lying down, but maybe it's different seated, so don't overdo it if it hurts. And but what it does, it strengthens the posterior shoulder, right? So good. So you want those elbows in, so you feel it in the shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades. Good. Excellent. And then reach the opposite shoulder. Maybe we can try to rock a little bit side to side. Yeah, if you can't quite reach, just reach for the opposite elbows. A little bit of that. This is shoulder adduction, right? You're moving towards the midline. Good. Yeah, so this was shoulder abduction. You're opening the shoulder, and this is sort of moving the shoulder in. Yeah, so we want both ranges of motion. Good. Okay, and then let's go for a little twisting movements of side to side. You can help yourself with some momentum first. Try to keep the lower body still. So you're just working these muscles here to get you side to side. And then I'll hold the twist. So let's go to your left side. Right hand on the left knee. Lift up through the core so you're not rounding. And then look to the left or even to the back a little bit over the left shoulder. Yeah, Philip, you can cross the arm. It helps a little bit. So your right hand on the left knee. Yeah, that's it. Good. Don't move your legs, right? So the knees still point forward. So the back. Yeah, so the chest shifts to the left, but your knees are still pointing forward. Good. And then back to center, and then your left hand on the right knee, twisting to the right, long spine. And then looking to the right or even back. Excellent. And then back to center. Good. All right. And then let's scoot forward in the chair so there's space behind you. And we'll do the lean. So imagine you just swallow a rod so you can't collapse, right? So you lift up, you keep that spine long, and you lean back, and then you lean forward. And lean back. Feel the core muscles engage here. And forward. Lean back. And forward. Lean back. And forward. Good, and then we'll try to hold it in the lean. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep that core engaged. And back up. Perfect. All right, let's work the legs. So let's do 10 times one leg, straightening and bending. See if you can get it to close to parallel to the floor. So lifting it so you really feel the burn in these muscles as you straighten. Sitting nice and tall. So you could prop yourself up with your hands behind you. I stopped counting, so we're probably getting close to 10. Good. And then switch sides. So 1, 2, straighten and lift up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. And then let's do some hip circle. So try to, again, make it a nice big circle. So knee goes out to the side, back in and up and out. Yeah, so working those hip flexors and the abductors, external rotators, all those muscles. Keep going, keep lifting, good. And other side. I try to come in towards the midline as well, and as well as out, away from the midline. Perfect. Great job. Work on the heels and toes. So lifting the heels. I hope you guys see my feet a bit. Lift the toes, lift the heels, lift the toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and then we'll go to the left leg, straight forward. So you're straightening that leg, right? Sitting close to the edge. And we'll try to hinge forward, but keep your spine nice and long so you're not rounding, coming down for that forward fold. until you feel a little stretch in the hamstring in the back of the leg. Sliding down your leg. Oh, yeah, you don't have to hold here. I was just supporting myself, but yeah, just going straight down towards that leg till you feel a little stretch in the back of your thigh. Good. And then lift up and overhead. And then we'll go for another twist, turning away from that straight leg to the right. Good. And then inhale back up. Go on the other side. Feel the spine twisting, the muscles. And then back up. And one more time down, hinging forward for that hamstring stretch. Excellent. And then coming back up. And then we'll switch sides. So straighten that right leg. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Sliding down as low as you can without pain in your back. Keep breathing. And then inhale up. And then we'll go for that twist towards left. Sit nice and tall. Yeah, so lift through the spine. Nice. And then back into the center. And exhale, other side. Perfect. And then one more time forward. So inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. And then back up. Perfect. Okay. Let's try that rocking back and forth. So again, you're sitting close to the edge, so you can lean back, right? And then as you lean back, it helps you lift maybe at least one foot or both feet a little bit off the floor. So rock to the back of the sit bones, rock forward. Good. Okay, and then back to center. Let's move to knees. The knees together, feet together. And I'm on my tiptoe, so my heels are up. And I'm not moving my upper body, right? Just the lower body. Moving side to side. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Good. And then let's try the warrior two. So you're gonna step out with the right leg, knee stays bent, and step out with the left leg, and that leg's gonna be straight, and then arms out to the side. So again, you have to try to find the position on the chair where you can maximally open the legs so you get a nice stretch here. So it could be around the corner of the chair as well. I'm sitting really close to the edge. Good. And then inhale, arms up. Nice big extension in the spine. And then out to the side. And let's move the head too. So on the inhale, you still look forward, arms up, maybe even hands together. And then exhale, look to your right, arms to the side. Inhale, look forward, arms up. Exhale, look to the right, arms to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, look to the right. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, and then hold warrior two. Nice tall posture, straight legs, or one leg straight, one leg bent, straight spine, look into the right. Yeah, hold it, then we're building stamina in the arm muscles by holding out to the side without lifting your shoulders, right? So shoulders down, you're working the deltoids, these muscles here, to keep those arms up. Good, and then release. Perfect. And then, oh, actually, let's do a side bend one more time here towards that straight leg. If you can, bring the arm up and over, otherwise you can keep it on the hip. And then again, send a breath into the side. Perfect. Back to center. And then take a little break before we switch side. So right leg straight, left leg bend. And we'll start with that, moving up on the inhale and out to the side and looking to the left this time on the exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out, look to the left. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, look to the left. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, and hold the arms against gravity. See if you can get as close to parallel to the floor as possible. Nice, Rocky, good, nice. Yeah, lift a little higher, Philip, good. And release, nice job. Okay, and then relax your legs, relax your arms. Okay, so the next one will be, we'll try to stretch the hip flexors. So one of the hip flexors psoas attaches to your spine and then goes to the femur, the leg bone. And then one hip flexor is also one of the thigh muscles. So you can do it two different ways, either turning this way to the side and then trying to get that foot back. So you try to kind of get that knee just below, at least below, if not behind your hip, right? Because if you're here, there's still flexion at the hip, so you're not stretching it, but so you want to kind of move it. You have to really sit close to the edge. So part of your body is actually hanging off, so you can, and sometimes you have to like really move forward first to get that foot back. And then you can try to slowly straighten up. It's a back bend, so you'll feel it in the back. The other way how you can do it is scooting aside and then sticking the leg back. And then maybe holding on so you don't roll off. Yeah, so we kind of want a nice straight line from the shoulder down to the knee, right? Again, if the knee is in the front, yeah, the hip angle is not open enough to feel that stretch. But you know, you could, if this is hard for you, you could also try standing, maybe like this, getting that stretch here. Yeah, so as close to it as possible. And then we'll lift that outer arm. And then we'll try to side bend. So I'm side bending away from that leg that points down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, and back. Back in, and then you can come back to center, and then we'll try to switch to the other side. So again, take your time. You okay, Rocky? Uh-oh. Hopefully you're okay. Now I don't hear it because I muted you, but all right, so just taking that stretch, side bend. And then back out over the side. Good. And then we'll take another forward fold just to release the back from the back bend. So coming down with your belly towards your thighs. So you feel a little stretch in the back. Good, and then coming back up. All right, if you want a water break, I'm just gonna get a sip of water. If you have any water close by, you can take a water break. Okay. Let's do some shoulder circles. So lifting the shoulders up and back and down and forward. Perfect. And then we'll make a little wing and draw. Oh, sorry, Rocky. I hope you're okay. Just drawing that big circle with the elbow. And other side. Good. And then we'll try to make cactus arms. And then you're gonna bring those elbows and forearms together or towards each other. And see if you can squeeze the elbows too. And then open. So press everything back, right? And then exhale together. Inhale, open. Elbows together. Inhale, open. One more time. And open. And then release. Okay. Take a couple of breaths and feel the back. Feel the shoulders and arms. Just sort of noticing any sensations. Yeah, so in yoga, we practice a lot of interoception, like the listening to what we feel inside or feeling what's there felt inside, any messages that your body's sending you. And it's important to have that ability, right? To just know what you need, what your body needs, if you need to rest or if you need to move, if you're hungry, if you're thirsty. So yoga and the mindfulness sort of reinforces our ability to know what our body needs. So let's try to lift the opposite arm and leg. So that contralateral motion is sometimes difficult in Parkinson's for some people. So moving on the opposite side, right? Arm and leg. Yes, arm up, leg straight forward. Good, and then we'll do again a contralateral motion. So you're touching the opposite knee. So lifting the knee, and then a little twist towards that knee, right? So you're shifting or turning side to side. And working those hip flexors. Yeah, so this is good for the hip flexors, but also the core muscles. And a little bit of twisting. So good exercise. Good. And then rest. And then we're gonna try to squeeze that knee in. You can also hold under or over your shin. And then do some ankle circles. So nice big movement of the ankle. And reverse, go the other direction. And if you can't quite hold the leg up, you can also extend it and do the ankle circles down. But this is a good stretch for the low back too, right? Because you're flexing of the hip. So if you can do it, it's a good stretch for the low back. And then, yeah, you could perhaps use a strap for it if seems like your arms are not long enough. If you have something like that, resistance band or strap, you could also sort of use the strap and pull, or maybe like this, pull your leg towards you, right? Like that. Okay. And then let's switch sides. So whatever you can do, either holding around your shin, under your thigh, or interlacing fingers under your thigh. And then doing those ankle circles. Good. And then we'll try to do a figure four stretch. So if you can, placing your ankle up on your thigh. If that's a little too difficult, you could try to go a little lower, straightening that leg. And so we're trying to open the knee out to the side. And oh, there you are. Good, Rocky, you made it. Or did you slid down? Slide down, I guess. Did you slide down? Yeah, sorry about that. Good. And then lift arms up and overhead if you can. Nice big stretch in the back and in the hip. Check in with your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Good. And then let's try to do that dip, like the side bend we did in this position, if that's possible. Just a little bit of side to side with that leg up. Good. And then we'll do the other important movement for the spine rotation. we'll go arms up and twist. So right hand on the left knee. And then again, hold. And then we can try to look over our right shoulder. So looking away from the left side, even though your chest is still twisting to the left, but you look over your opposite shoulder. Perfect. And then come out, relax your leg. And then the other side. We can do some ankle circles here too. Good, and reach the arms up and overhead. Big extension up. Nice, Rocky, good. Nice, Kathleen and Philip and Steve. I don't see you, but I'm sure you're somewhere there. Good, and let's do the dipping to the side. Yeah, so all these movements side to side and twisting and front and back are just sort of freeing the spine, right? There's many different muscles along the spinal canal, and when they're all tight, it's not good for the spine. And so, you know, there's a saying that you can only be as young as your spine is. So yeah, these are important movements. And so let's do the twist. Inhale up. And this movement is also very important, the extension, right? Just like the Parkinson's makes you kind of come down and collapse. So anything where you can like extend up, that's good. And then twist to the side. Did you guys see me? Yeah, so left hand on the right knee. And notice where your breath is. Sometimes it's a little harder to breathe when we're twisting, but just make sure you're not holding your breath. And then back in. And you can release the leg. Perfect. Almost done. Let's do a little bit of finger exercise. So we're gonna go open really wide, and then fingers together, straight, but together, open, together, open. Good. And then we're gonna try to touch as low on the palm as possible, right? So you're not just making a fist, but trying to touch down. You can have your arms a little lower too, if this is too tiring. Yeah, good. And then open, and then you're touching the thumb towards the pinky, the root of the pinky. And open wide. Touch and open. Touch and open. Good. Excellent. And then release. We'll interlace and push forward. And then maybe lift up if that doesn't hurt your shoulders. Good. And then release. Perfect. And then let's maybe work on a little sounding, which helps with the length of the breath, but also your vocal cords. So we'll do 3 times ah sound, right? Nice and open mouth. So breathe in, big breath in. And then ah. Okay, so for the Parkinson's voice. This is great. Good. And again. Nice and loud. And again. Good. And I will go between E, so really wide mouth, right? Like you're smiling, laughing. E, and then ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh. So really exaggerate the articulation, right? So we're working on these facial muscles. E, ooh, E, ooh. So small mouth, round, and then E wide. E, ooh, good. And then let's do I, yo, all of them, all the vowels. I, yo, we can exaggerate the I, yo, I-yo, I-yo. Good. And then we'll blow some kisses. Make it a nice sound. So again, like rounding the lips, right? A little bit. Yeah. Right. All right. And I can feel my muscles being a little bit tired in my face. If you really push for a big movement, like we push for with the other movements, right? Which is good for Parkinson's. All right, so let's do a little relaxation at the end, so you can settle in your chair, close your eyes if that feels okay. And then we'll just do a body scan, which I think is a great and important practice for Parkinson's as well. Just helps you be better in touch with your body parts. And again, like it helps with that interoception and proprioception, knowing where your body is in space. So just moving your attention into your toes. Sort of focus on your toes, on the sensations, the soles of your feet. And your ankles. Your calves. Your knees. Feel your thighs. And feel your buttocks. And your pelvis. And feel your belly. Your back. Feel your chest. Feel your shoulders. your arms. In your hands. And feel your neck. And your face. And then feel your whole body resting and breathing. And then when you're ready, you can start wiggling your toes and fingers. And just take a deep breath in and open your eyes. And then let's close the class. I do a little intention setting or sending ourselves some care. So feel free to join. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. May I have fun. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then hands to your forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Namaste. Great action today. Good job. All right, so I'm here next week and then I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks. Okay. So the class will probably have to be canceled.